จุกเลยดิ
Faster.
Me oh my! A witch fella.
Lanzano.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
Life in Bohemia can be quite dear.
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left?
Yo.
For me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night, I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if a mother bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean. How much will I get for this?
How much would you like?
ไม่มีตังค์เลยเอา5 บาทพอ
Agreed.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
Aim to hop on the horse after making merry.
อ๋อนี่เสียงเนี่ย
This burning, sticking sensation in my ribs.
Loud enough to wake the dead. Strange. Can't hear anything now. Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems. So, noises coming from here.
เออโอ้เบอร์ลงมาแล้วสิ
Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hack's lair either. Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Here lies Margot de Corentin. Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. Pretty fresh. The Corentin funeral wasn't too long ago. On the day of Saint Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange. Noise is clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible. Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lebioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrate. I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off! Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery.
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lebioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet. Shut up, both of you. Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you! And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards! Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
ให้กูเลือกเหรอ
Need to think about it.
All right, gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, "For you shall have none left for me."
Heretic, shut your mouth. I shall speak to you no more.
No, no, it is I who
Okay,
shall
well,
speak
do
to
I?
you no more, you old tart.
เอาใครออกดีวะแม่
My
ไม่ออกแล้ว
apologies, but I'm simply not in the mood. No, wait. If you truly must do this, then please, at the least, deposit me somewhere pleasant.
All the same to me. Where do you want to go?
Take me to my mother's grave. It's in the old cemetery just outside the city walls. A lovely spot, almost on the lakeshore. The flora there, it's extraordinary, really.
Extraordinary flora. Where is it exactly?
Beneath the outspread arms of a chestnut, the tombstone bears my mother's name, Micheline Belrose. To think I failed to heed her when she warned me about that lout.
Place Margot mentioned. So where's the grave? Under a chestnut, or so Margot claimed. Micheline Belrose. This is it. Wow, that's done.
Witcher Geralt.
You're not afraid of the blessed beast, are you?
Removed the urn with Margot's ashes, just like you wanted. Louis,
โดน
you
หลอก
there?
กันมันตามมาอยู่กัน
Should have known he'd stand me up. All right, if that's how you want to play it.
Please, put me back. Yes, I'm a fraud. I lied to you. I've no notion where the cards are, but I shall think of something. Just wait. Got it. A swordsmith. Trentin's the name. I skinned him at Gwent once, but he had no coin, so he promised me the pride of his collection, a lovely blade. Finely fashioned. I passed on before I could get it, but you could collect it in my stead. Just tell him Louis de Corentin sent you.
The dead Louis de Corentin?
That could indeed prove problematic. But if... I know. The man's a gambler, inveterate. His wife forced him to seek help, hypnosis or some such. She believes Trentin no longer touches cards, would wager her virtue on it. Were she to learn he still plays Gwent, well, he'd be in a deep doodaloo.
Thanks.
Nào rồi với new thing.
Plenty liquid milk. Speak softly.
Should the beast you espy tell the commander?
Ow!
Ngheขึ้นทางไหนมา
Guess as champion. Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad.
Leave me alone.
Scared, right?
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Show me what... Here to collect Louis de Corentin's sword.
Ha! That's rich. The Corentin's dead. Who are you? His brother? His lover? Louis never mentioned either.
Maybe so. But he told me a bit about you. Heard you used to play a little Gwent. Had a habit, in fact, till your wife helped you kick the addiction. Real treasure, wife like that.
Ah, the bum poke. Ugh. Here I thought I might hang it over the mantle again. Louis knowing radishes from the underside. But it seems I must. So be it. The sword's yours. But don't leave me high and dry. Give me a chance to win back my dignity at least. Perhaps a round or three for coin?
What about the wife? Not afraid she'll...
In my home, what I say stands. Women have got no power. Besides which, the wife's away for a few days visiting her sister in Belhaven. So, shall we play?
All right. Convinced me. Lay him out.
ไม่เล่นเรื่องเดียว เนี่ยมันเอาไฟมาสู้เว้ยมันจะผ่านแล้วไม่ผ่านแล้วสวยสวย
It serves me right for challenging a stranger. To have such a deck,
So long.
โอ้ยแรงกันด้วย
Go to the medic about this door.
Sir, the Pirak.
calm down.
Mighty fool.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
Labiotus wounds.
Hey there. I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Nope. Just a marital spat.
That's it? But they hollered like skewered polecats. Sorry to bother you with such a trifle. Here, for your trouble.
ไม่
Thanks.
อัพเลย
Where's that coot gone this time?
ไม่อัพเลยสุดท้ายเลย
My belly.
không khí không biết. Mấy cà phê đi.
Halt. I say, is that Geralt?
ใครเรา
My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me, south in all my fame.
Oh, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. Love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes. From which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap. But he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well-founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Speed Echo SI 45ไว้เอ้า45เลยเหรอวะไม่เอาลงเลยดิ
That's it, Roach.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
faster.
แหวมแหวมนะโอ้โหแวมไพร์ด้วยไม่ใช่เลเช่นไงแต่เลเช่นโบราณอย่างนี้ตรงตัวนอนเจอ
You scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grottore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
By napping outside the cave for a fortnight?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side then. For honor.
Tai Lào quá. Điที่ไหนวะ?
But I should be the one to lop off.
Strange. No sign of Grottore.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. Something on the other side. I'd hope to get through. Neither sword nor scythe will cut this. Various sundries, some tools. Grottore must have taken them from its victims. Bones, clear as day now. Spriggan, gotta be closed. Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding maybe. Need to lure it.
Very well.
Là copy nha.
Gods, thy will be done.
Bảo con máy. ไฟกูแรงรองให้กับเฮ้ยเรื่องกูหมดแล้วอะไรวะเรียกกูหมดตอนไหนวะกูมี2 ขวดเนี่ยอ๋อนี่ยาเดี๋ยวกูต้องไปรีเรื่อยก่อน
Clear as day now. Spriggan, gotta be. Seems to be off some. Probably feeding. Need to lure it.
สู้แบบเซฟแล้ว โอ้ยตายแล้วโอ้ยอะไรวะฟันตู้ไปเลยแม่เฮียนี่ก็ขยันพ่นจังเว้ยไม่อย่าดิเนี่ยก็ไม่ขึ้นไม่ทีดูเนี่ยแม่อะไรวะนิดเดียวนี่ทำไมเรื่องคืนตู้เลยวะ นี่แม่ครึ่งหลอดแล้วโอ้ยเด็กเลยสู้มันสู้มันไม่เล่นตัวไหนวะแม่ฟันไปเลยนี่มันคิดมาก
I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection, and...
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
Oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years. So I vowed to slay Gratory. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Especially at the rate you were going. High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, oh, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll track me to the nearest shrine, while...
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels... all that's nothing to do with hunting monsters. Which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
You do not mince words, master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Điều đi farmก่อนเฮ้ยไฟเนี่ย ตอนนี้ของทีม จะเป็นบ้าน20กดโตเร่อัพเลยเว้ย1 เวลรถล้อเลยใช่ไหม
Should the beast you espy, tell the commander, be spry!
My brother gave me a sword. I named it neither.
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young.
Can you?
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time. Prenuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
Congratulations, I guess. Wish you happiness, both of you.
And good fortune to you on your path. Your reward, master. And Godspeed.
Yes, like you drunk nigga.
แม่สู้ไหวมาตา48สู้มาแล้ว อุ้ยรู้สึกขึ้นไหลเฮ้ย
Got the shivers.
To be honest,
Say no, the Duke of Dick! The Duke of Dick! Lucky break! It's the only reason you want me to win.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Ah, you the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
เดี๋ยวบวกพ่อมา
Listen, friend. There's an enormous difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having 2 swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
เอาไหมเอ้ยไม่ได้กันเหรอ
The gall. I shall file a complaint with your guild.
Make sure you address it to customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin.
ส่งไปเลยส่งไป
Now talk, before I change my mind and go.
Naughtlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Noises you mentioned, where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in social status, you remember the farmhand's name, maybe?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yay or nay?
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
6,500อยู่รวยจัด600ไปเลย
Fine. Seems I must take the loss. Agreed.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just... whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
It's quiet. Guess the monster actually is nocturnal. Gotta wait till dark.
After dark.
All right, let's look around. Rats. Not known to kidnap farmhands. Shattered dishes. What the? Shelf somehow.
Mình thô thôi, bay vừa.
A tunnel. Can finally see something. Goes on and on this tunnel.
Cưng lọt. Vừa thôi. Nhấn là vừaเลย. ตัวใหญ่นี่
Should be able to break through. Damn it, it's getting away.
Lệch chăng?
Show me what you got.
Rồi, cái lâm bờ đấy.
Getting more interesting by the minute. Kicking more eggs. Should destroy them before the young hatch. Start prowling the vineyard. Damn it. Young could hatch any minute. No Kikimore dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Cracked Kikimore eggs. Something's been feeding on them. Cracked Kikimore eggs. Something's been feeding on them. Last one. Water coursing. Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores. It is big. Very big. Don't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
No.ระเบิดไม่หล่อดีระเบิดนะใส่คุณด้วยคุณดีกว่าโอ้ยกับหัว
Sacre bleu!
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my farm, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug them. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half-favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Where did you last see Jean-Luc, madame? Exactly.
In the fields, north of here, by the wood.
New seedlings there? I was under the distinct impression we had planted them all on the south slope.
Almost all, my dear. I requested that some be planted to the north, by the grove. Just the remainders.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work.
เมื่อกี้นี่เหมือนไปยังสักหมัดไม่รู้ว่ามึงอะ
Perhaps I can turn these tunnels into an extent.
Stock send the whip await those running riot.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while. Blanket was laid out here. Good vintage. Must have been a special occasion. Someone had it pregnant. 2 cents or something.
ก็ได้ก็อัพมันเร็ว
Track split. Woman turned back here. Man kept going. Trail ends here. Looks like she went back to the manor.
เด็กเก่ามาดามเลยกิ๊กมาดามเลย
Blood. Human. Large, deep tracks.
And
felled trees, as if something rolled over them. So is Shalmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that. Something walked through here. Big bastard with a heavy tail. Trail leads to that cave. Claw marks. Straight.
มีทำนี้ดีนะแน่ปิ้นนะ
I want to look around some.
ทำปิ้น
Whoa, Shalmar's close. Shalmar droppings. Grubs that feed on them are a delicacy to giant centipedes. Dead end. Shalmar's lair. Gotta be. Bags and victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to do some bait. Eat the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here. Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shalmar did this. No two ways about it. Highly decayed, hardly eaten. Been lying here a while.
Hit here.
Gotta spill it within the lair, somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave. Ugh, that stench. Shalemore will be here any minute.
Mê tông thì mà đèn
Come on, show me your claws.
Mày đèn đó. Hơi giả vật chứ. Này cho vậy mà nạ đó.
Just gotta chop off its head and go get my reward.
Thầy suốt nắng ngày một phơi ra mình thôi. Ổn quá đấy. Ủa siêu mà ổ này quá.
Let's go. Harlot's brute.
Hải gì phong cảnh quan đây á.
Be gone from my sight.
The wall.
You, can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shalemore.
Shelma? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Huh? Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward.
As for Jean-Luc, afraid he's dead. Sorry.
Who? Oh, him. Trivial as losses go. I shall soon find another to take his place.
Right. After all, he is just a peasant. Not a monsieur de blah blue blah. So long.
Mading, welcome, my good sir.
Need a bit of grooming. My time.
Mading, si Panthara.
Mua lên ngủ được chết nè. Nó khỉ ha mấy cái còn cái kia.
Hep shoop, dum da re re hep shoop.
Ah, a professional. I like...
What have you got there?
Nghe khai đẹp nữa.
So long.
Banity band. Music to a smithy's ears.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk. That she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
600แล้วกันไม่จ่ายไม่ต้องด้วยเดี๋ยว
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fee somewhat? I have comrades I can ask. They would... Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another.
ดูตัดผมแป๊บนึงได้ไหมดูเรื่องผมตรงนี้ดีกว่าเดี๋ยวมา
He who hits all his targets first wins.
เฮ้ยนี่มันถึงนะ
Hit the red targets.
เฮ้ยไงเรือ
Once more.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train.
นะ
On the race course ahead of all else.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not rise against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
Welcome, my good.
Need a bit of groom.
ลองรูดว่ะ The White Wolf
My time.
อะไรนี่
Hair rejuvenation.
ต้องรีโอ
Dandruff annihilation.
ไป
Show me your sword.
Greed and lust, tramp honor, wisdom, lies.
นิ้ว ปีให้กันนะ
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
ไม่ต้องวิ่งในการยิงกันเหล่าอ๋อเราต้องวิ่งไม่ต้องฟันก็ได้เว้ยเสียวลายเยี่ยมันนะ
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
ไม่ฝึกเลยเยี่ย
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins. We have ceased to suffer our ancient.
Can you believe the tidings from the forest? A cow dropped from the sky in broad daylight. It's a miracle.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Yes,
you wish to spar?
Why not?
Welcome. Ever fight a witcher?
เอ้ยสู้จริงเลยเหรอเอ้ย
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
We sweat barrels of blood trying to disperse the four fingers from the guilt. Then along comes a witcher.
What a specimen.
ทำมูจะเต้นหงอน
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
นี่ไม่ต้องใส่ชุดเกราะกันเหรอ
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahira and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will.
ฮัลโหลครับนี่โทรจากบ้านพ่อทุกเนี่ยโรงแรมครับพอดีว่าแม่บ้านมาทำมองกันพี่เดี๋ยวพี่ให้ทำครับเอาตัวอยู่ที่ห้องอยู่ไหมเดี๋ยวก็มาเดี๋ยวผมไปขอให้ผมบอกไว้ก่อนนะเพื่อใช้ใครดูเกมไว้ตัวเองดีครับ
potential it look. How would PSG do at full potential? So this is their current team, which is alright, but at full potential it looks insane. Donnarumma 91, Hakimi 86, Beraldo 85 and Nuno Mendes 87, Zaire Emery 90, Coutinho 89 and Neves 88, Solo Miami 85 and Barcola 88. PSG has an amazing...
Allow me to tell you about them.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I vow on the love of my lady, whose name I choose not to divulge, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Không phải chút nó gần chùa đấy. Mình sẽ tặng vàoป่าก็ได้
Right, Edrica clans, ducks nipples.
That's nice. Take this.
Nó ยิงแข่งอย่างนี้
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
ยังเก็บอะไรไม่ได้เลยก็ถ้าติดลาวไม่ว่านะ ไม่ได้เว้ย
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
มันต้องมาสเปปอะไรวะสเปปอะไรวะไม่ดีไม่ได้เหรอ
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have ready body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
ยิงบ้องมาเลยไม่มีเก็บทำไมวะเฮ้ยมีเก็บทำไมวะกันเล่า
Like Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, girls half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat.
ไอ้ย่ามันไม่เก็บมือมันจะเก็บทำไมวะ
Home Akispark wins! Get out of...
Này không nên vay mày là trời.
Right androgen glands, duck's nipples, get them out there.
That's what I damn
Get up.
I'll just guess.
But who? Type. No.
แม่เล่นไพ่มาหลามไม่เซฟไว้วะผิดหลังเปลืองยังไม่ได้เลยเฮ้ยมันโกนแล้วข้างล่างต่อเต็มน้ำเหี้ยเลย
I congratulate you.
Good luck.
เนี่ยไม่ใช่ว่าตรงนี้
Then you
Behold, the top. Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, girls half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat.
มาเลยกูเร็วกว่า
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
แม่หน้าไม้เทพ
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
เดี๋ยวเราทิ้งเนื้อของโบ
Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Give me a minute. Need to catch my breath.
เตรียมก่อน
Are you ready? May we go?
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them. Just that it's big.
Thanks. Eyes within thy locks. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here. Oriole feather. Ruxay tend to be fond of birds. No sign of it here,
Someone
so...
approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here. The flower of chivalry.
Magua.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfall. Linus of Metina, Reinfarn of Atra, Horm Makaspark of Make, Godimir of Troy, Guy de Boisfriend, in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Craigiau, Count Ty of Dondal, and Say of Lilia and Rivia a prince, Geralt of Rivia, for Gregoire of Mount Gorgon, let out a roaring cheer, the faint fire of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face Sir Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the maid Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage, they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun. The drummers could make such a sound.
ไม่โดนไม่ง่ายกันอย่างนี้ไม่โดนวะเดี๋ยวไหนอ๋อต้องกดค้างเลย
Well, I just need to pour without tasting it first.
Nó đi thằng này quá. Mày có bài đăng cây Lào. Không có được ăn với ý này có tài lắm. Nó tăng một chút cái khói ấy. Cái này là đi một cái gì vậy? Nó th ắ lầy nè.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize, a saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Chắc nằm đấy. What are you doing? Nhìn mà ngả đấy. Đồ lên này làm đấy. Ủa nó luôn. Mấy chuyện nó quá đấy. Ơi đồ nó. Ui. Mấy đồ nó. Này mà win nhiều. Ê, mày có đôn à? Mẹ ơi,มันโดนเลย Ê, ไม่โดนนะไม่หนีอยู่เฮ้ยนี่ว่ะไอ้เหี้ยอะไรกูโดนผิดเฮ้ยแม่งดูเล่นนี่ใหม่ลาวดู
He's up! We the thunderous roar, whose pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
You wouldn't be sitting here.
Monsters, wildcats, bandits.
Ôi, giật mày.
Witcher, good luck on the path.
Of course, I can tell you. I
แม่ไม่โดนเหี้ยเลยอ่ะเต็มเลยนี่ไปขวามั้งเนี่ยขวาเลยกู
I must practice even more.
ไม่ติดวะเมย์ไม่ทันเหล่ากูหยัดแมม
He's up! We the thunderous roar, whose pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
แม่ก็ต้องมากดเสือลายเหี้ยแม่งเล่นผ่านไปแล้วเหี้ยเซ็ตไม่โดนไม่วะ